Hello, 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 America. It's me again, the great John Hall again. How y'all doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Um, few things. Just want to thank God for allowing me to be here. If it wasn't for Him, I wouldn't be here. And thank God for my parents. With that being said, I'm here to talk about the VMAs. The Video Music Awards, MTV Video Music Awards, and the big uproar over Miley Cyrus twerking. As I said before, I'm gonna say this: every aspect of African American life has been copied. Think about it. I mean, we invented jazz, but if you ask some people who was the greatest jazz musician, they'll say Benny Goodman or what's my man? Benny Goodman. They'll either say maybe Gene Krupa, the drummer, or whatever, or Glenn Miller. We may know good on well we had Satchmo, Miles Davis, John Coltrane. You go to rock and roll. We invented rock and roll. But Elvis is the king. I mean, we had Little Richard. We had Little Richard, we had Otis Redding, we had Ray Charles, we had, Jackie Wilson, Sam Cooke. Come on. R&B. Michael Bolton. And Michael Bolton sings, it never ceases to amaze me. Otis Redding wrote Dock of the Bay, took Dock of the Bay to #1, but Michael Bolton wins a Grammy. That's. But everybody's in uproar about Miley Cyrus, former Miss Disney Channel, former Miss Hannah Montana, twerking on the Video Music Awards, twerking in front of Robin Thicke, a happily married man to actress Paula Patton. And everybody's in an uproar about it. I'm not in an uproar about that. Because if that was a African American on there, she would have been called all kinds of names. Look at this hoe up here twerking in front of Robin Thicke. Look at this little, oh my God, she should be ashamed of herself. I go back a few years ago to the Super Bowl. Y'all remember that Super Bowl? Where Janet Jackson's top malfunctioned and caused a big uproar. Where Janet Jackson had to get on TV and apologize for a simple little wardrobe malfunction. It wasn't like Janet Jackson was on the Super Bowl stripping, picking up dollars, Players Club, we be clubbing, like that. Top just fell off. But yet and still, Miley Cyrus goes and twerks her little skinny behind. Think about it. Ain't like she built like K. Michelle, got a fat ass or nothing. Got something that people like, dang! She's just a little skinny little white girl. And everybody like, oh my God. It's like, you haven't seen that before? I remember Prince on an award show with an outfit on when he was doing his song Get Off. When he turned to the crowd, he had on one of his outfits, with the butt out. And he was shaking in their ass in front of the crowd. Big deal. That took precedent over a momentous historical event, the March on Washington. That took precedent. Took precedent over a dictator in Syria who fired chemical weapons on his own doggone people. We worry about Miley Cyrus shaking her ass on a damn video stage. It ain't no different than Lil Kim and her, not Lil Kim, I'm sorry, Nicki Minaj doing her little Roman bit, her little exorcist bit, or whatever. People do these things for effect. It hasn't changed. But, when people say, well, she's ruining the minds of young America. Hold on. She can't do no more than what the parents of young America allowing her to do. If you are a responsible parent, your child wouldn't have been watching that no way. Your child wouldn't have been watching no videos and nothing like that. Your child wouldn't have been watching jack. Especially if that's a school night, your child should have had their behind in bed getting ready to go to school the next morning. So, if you're saying that they're not responsible for young America, that's bull. You are responsible for young America. Because those little young Americans that were watching that show live in your house. And I do believe that show came on Sunday night when half the little blessings that you raised should have been in the bed getting ready for school any doggone way. So don't be outraged and don't be, oh my God. Because Miley Cyrus is not your child. She's the child of, don't tear my heart, my achy, breaky heart. That's Billy Ray Cyrus' daughter. And Mr. Achy, breaky heart can't deal with his daughter, they don't care. She's a grown woman anyway. She's 20 years old. Who cares? If that's the indelible image that she wants as a 20-year-old, fine. But just remember, she's going to be 30. She's going to be 40. Let's see if she's doing that when she's 30 years old, 40 years old. Then that would be interesting to me to see. But, hey, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Another one of my rants is, this is wild, man. I tell you. My man George, old Mr. George Zimmerman again, is asking the state of Florida to pick up his legal fees. Yes, pick up his legal fees. That's crazy. Sylvia Fulton, the mother of Trayvon Martin, Tracy Martin, the father of Trayvon Martin, are tax-paying citizens in the state of Florida. Now, Florida has no state tax, but you still got to pay property tax and other taxes there. If I remember it correctly, if you hire a defense attorney to defend you, then it's your responsibility to pay that defense attorney. I'm just saying. Marco Mira and Don West were the attorneys you hired. Wait a minute. Breaking news. You were the one that had a legal defense fund. While you were taking the money in your legal defense fund and using it for your personal use, you should have been taking that money that was raised for your defense fund and paying your attorneys. Okay? The state of California didn't pay Johnny Cochran for OJ's defense. The state of Florida didn't pay for Kaylee Anthony's defense. Why the hell should they pay for yours? Hello, genius. You the one who had the website www.georgezimmerman.com for your legal defense fund. If you squandered all that money in your legal defense fund, Slick, then that's too bad. Because, from what it looked like you was taking that money, going to Outback. Because we saw the picture of you before and we saw the picture of you after. Looked like you gained some considerable weight. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. Looked like you was eating some steaks to me. You really want to be honest, But you want the state of Florida to pay for your legal defense. Yeah, good luck on that one, bro. Another one of the great ones rants is I'm sick of hearing about my quarterback, RG3. Note to RG3, man. Let Dr. Andrews clear you, dog. Shut the hell up. Just get ready for the Eagles in a few weeks, man. In a week. Shut the hell up about your knee. Stop talking. We don't want to see you until September 9th on Monday night playing against them nasty Philadelphia Eagles from Philadelphia. And them nasty fans up there. Yeah, I said it. Got a problem with it? Come holler at me. That's the reason why I don't even go to games when they play my Redskins. You nasty Philly fans come down I-95 and don't know how to act. I understand that you haven't had a championship team in the city since when y'all win the World Series? 2011, 2009, whatever. You should be happy, damn. I mean, y'all had a couple of baseball championships, 1980, 2011. I know you haven't had any, pause for a second, hold on. Woohoo! I'm back. Pause. Quick station break. I know you haven't had a championship false football case since 1960. I mean, Philly fans, I know y'all upset. You look in the whole NFC East, Dallas got 5, New York got 4, we got 3, and how many you have? I can't get mad about that. Only y'all can be mad, but that's not my problem. In other news today, had a apartment fire in Silver Spring. Don't know the details, but I hope everybody's okay. 80 families lost, are homeless right now. And we just need to shoot up some prayers for them, that's devastating. But like I said, Miley Cyrus, man, let that pass, man. If she want to twerk, let her twerk. Who cares if she's twerking? But you got my man, Mr. Sotomayor, who said all black women are upset about her twerking and she look better. Maybe you probably want to get with Miley Cyrus. I don't know, bro. But like I said, you and your comments about black women being the worst people on the earth, bro, you know what? I'm sorry, man. I hate to say that, maybe. There's a little bit of self-hate going on with you. It's a little bit something a little bit deeper. I think you need to sit down and talk to a therapist and get over your little thing or whatever. Because all black women are not ratchet. I mean, you have ratchet. I saw a ratchet. I just talked about a ratchet white woman right there. She gonna take her by half naked behind and twerk in front of a married man on stage. shaking her ass in front of a married man on stage. If that ain't ratchet, I don't know what is. I call out all women if you're going out there doing ratchet stuff. Black, white, Asian, all of them do it. You just get the little videos of what some people send you. But hey, bro, all you gotta do, I don't need to get no videos. Go out there and look around. Before you make comments, I know you saw the VMAs, I know you saw Miley Cyrus. But if that was a black woman that did that, the biggest thing you would say, look how black women act. Look how that hair-head hooligans. Look how they act. Look how they act. Look, oh, they're acting. Whatever, man. And then about the issue about people talking about you, coming at you. Look here, bro. I'm going to give you the best advice I can possibly give you. You're 37. You're a 37-year-old man. Stop worrying about another dude putting guns in a bullet, putting guns in the chamber, talking about coming to kill you. Stop worrying about another dude coming up here saying this stuff about you. The hell with him. A real man gonna step to a real man face to face and say what he got to say. He might get knocked out, but hey, he gonna do that. Every time I watch your show, you crying about what somebody done to you, what somebody done said about you. It's an internet show, it's a YouTube show, dog. If you don't want the criticism, then don't do the show, man. People are gonna come at you, dog. That's just what they do. And if you got a problem with that, then shut down your show. Other than that, let it roll. Excuse me. Let it roll down your neck, man. I do. People talk about Jesus Christ and he ain't do nothing. But healed the sick, raised the dead. All he did was good. And you worry about somebody talking about you. You worry about somebody going after your mama or in front of your grandma. First of all you gotta do, if they do that, call the authorities. Report them to the authorities and let it go. Don't go on no rant about it. Let it go. Let them handle it. I guarantee it won't happen no more. I mean, some points you have on your show is pretty good, and a lot of times, man, I believe you got a little bitch in you. That's just my take. Because a real man ain't going to sit there and worry about no folk coming at him like that. Hey, all I'm saying, dog, that's all I'm saying. I'm John E. Hall, and you're not saying, hey, God bless you, I love you, and if you can, tune in tomorrow and watch, President Obama, President Jimmy Carter, President Clinton, on the actual 50th anniversary of the I Have a Dream speech. I know Dr. King gonna be watching, and I know Miss Coretta gonna be watching. So, and I know Yolanda King gonna be watching as well. So, folks, stay tuned and see what the president talking about. If you got an opinion about it, hey, embrace it. We all God's children, and that's it. I love you.